Hello. Sounds... No, we're good. Hello. So I've been getting reports from other content creators about Anomaly Mastery Slot 6 on Miyabi with Vivian. So I want to check that out. I don't know about AP, but I want to check out AM. And that's what we're going to investigate today when we do Zenless. Let me quickly spend resin on Genshin because I forgot to do it yesterday. Oops. I really do log into Genshin every other day at this point. It's a slight problem. AM6 Miyabi? Yeah, I want to check it out. I heard good things about it, so we're gonna try it. Genuinely. You are just gonna have to let me do all the other game stuff at the top, and then we can do Genshin. Then we can do Zenless. I'll go with a mess. Marissa, excuse me, you were supposed to crit. Fine. Forever. Oops. Okay, we're good. Did I show my Escoffier build? It's gonna be GT. With a bunch of VR. It's gonna be my Furina set. That's just what it's gonna be. I roll that. We roll that for sure.
My time to shine.
For this is Is this a problem? No. Yeah, my build for what the fuck's your name? Oh my god, why am I blanking? Shoot. My build for Escoffier is gonna be very similar to my Furina build. I have a ton of ER pieces. Just on GT. I think one of these has ER. Maybe not. Yeah, here we go. That's kind of bad. But yeah, it's just gonna be G2. I have ER sounds, yeah. I've got this. I've got this. Yeah, okay, we're good. Got this. And that, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be okay. Pretty sure I have an on set, don't I? I do. Yeah, our Escoffier is gonna be really good. My GR kind of depends on the team, and here's the thing: we don't know what Skirk's particle gen is gonna be. So let's conservatively say 150 and adjust from there. But either way, if you don't buy the battle pass and you want to use a 4-star weapon on her, you're gonna be using Fav. She's gonna be on Fav for most people, so it's not that big of a deal. Bombi is just Fav at all. That's a bad take. That's a really bad take. That's... Most people, she's gonna be on Fav. I'm gonna pull an Axia. No. I am thinking about pulling Cypher. Just because I think she's kind of hot. I will probably be pulling Hyacine because I'm sunk cost fallacied on Castros. But I can't really think of another reason. It's like the only reason I would pull Hyacine. Yeah, I think I like Cypher. It's pretty hot. Better referring AM6 on Miyabi. Yeah, I want to check it out. I heard stuff. I heard from, actually, Kana told me that he really liked it. So I wanted to investigate. So we're going to do that after we're done with Genshin. And then we also may work on Escoffier coverage today. We're expecting the final resting place of Escoffier to be with Skirk teams. So Hryarrex right now, it's kind of hard to put a firm number to it, but the general gist is she doesn't heal without bursting, and she needs to burst. And because these teams are all Furina teams, you kind of need to burst. And that's the primary reason to build ER on her. Because she has a lack of 4-star weapon options, her best 4-star weapon in essentially every team is going to be Fav. And you get more personal damage out of like Furina and Yelan. Because they have actual 4-star weapon options besides the battle pass. Deathmatch is good. I don't want people to mistake that. It's just not everyone will have access to one. This is why I just say Fav as a shorthand. And she needs ER anyway, you might as well just use Fav. There's a lot of good pieces today. Might have Skyward. Yeah, if you have to use Skyward, just use fucking Fav. Yeah, if you have to look at Skyward, you're better off on Fav. That's my official stance on the matter. That's the team energy is just, it's so good. Might as well get particles. She's not going to do as much damage anyway. You might as well use particles. You get particles. Seed, discourse, firefly, skin leaks. Yeah, apparently they regendered Seed to female in all of the English dialogue this update. Take that for what you will, but that's what they did. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy laurels. It's fine. It's fine. Shit. You know what? I like this one. This one looks good. Never mind. Escoffier weapon. I mean, it's a team buff, so yes. It's a team buff weapon. It's just gonna be good. Alright, you know what? Why not? Send it. Damn it. Damn it. That sucks. Well. Big Blows ER stands. Yeah, absolutely. Here's the thing. It's a team buff weapon. It's okay to lose some damage on a Escoffier to run that weapon, even if you did lose damage. It's a pretty good trade-off to make. I'm sure people will complain that her weapon isn't speedrun friendly because she has to heal, and to heal she needs to burst. So if you're trying to clear without using her burst, her weapon won't buff you. And people will have a problem with that, and people will complain about it. When is my Escoffier guide? I need to make it still. We might work on it on stream. Thank you, Genshin. Star Rail. Hey. Is Vivian a fraud? No, I think she's pretty cool. I really like Vivian. I did some grinding off stream. I did not get the sub 2 Yanagi that I wanted, unfortunately. But I got close. Will Hugo be usable? Yeah, he'll be usable. He'll 100% be usable. What I mean, changing Miyabi. I want to check on Anomaly Mastery slot 6. Because I heard people I heard content creators tell me that they were getting better results with it, so I want to investigate and check it out. See how it goes. What else do we need to do? We gotta do a bit of this. All male team? Yeah, it is an all male team. That is actually the most impressive thing about Hugo. They've actually made an all male team. They actually made an all male. That's it's genuinely very impressive. There are not a lot of men in this game. Lighter the number one ally, it's true. Free to play, yes, free to play Lighter. At least Lighter is available at the same time. We should get beta stuff. I'll say Monday tentatively. It's being sent out this weekend, but I'll tentatively say Monday. To use Astral Voice on Lycon, you know, you need a quick assist to benefit from it. Who's quick assisting in? It's only Lighter. So Lighter can get damage bonus from it, yeah. I'm excited for ZA. Oh, yes.
My time to shine.
I'm very excited for it. I didn't expect Yi Xuan to be funny. I think I like her more than I expected to. I thought she'd be completely a block of wood. She still is, but she's so block of wood that she'll make a joke, and it's kind of funny. I might like this character more than I thought I would. Hello. Have I seen wood with Booba? Yes. Freedom Blues or Astral Voice on Lucy in a Piper team. You could probably use either. I'd imagine Freedom Blues should technically be better. I'd imagine. Should be. Do we have a number of her estimations for people that play Deadly Assault? No, not really. But assume it goes down every patch. I do think Deadly Assault specifically needs a little more variety. Meaning they need more bosses and more matchups. I like it a lot as a game mode. I really do like it. I'd like to see some rearrangement for the challenge, so it isn't the same challenge every time that boss appears. Is Robin any good? Yeah, Robin's great. Robin is a great Bang Boo. You're tired of all the electric bosses? I'm not. I do think some of the electric bosses are easy, and that's something to complain about. Typhon Destroyer and UCC are technically easy bosses. What does Robin do? He is Ether Anomaly buildup for Vivian, and he does daze damage for Hugo. He is a dual-purpose Bang Boo. Much better is Vivian with Jane instead of Bernice. We expect it to be about 30%. That's what we're currently estimating it at. That could be proven wrong at any point, though. Who really? No one really knows, but that's what we're expecting. Vivian making Grace better. Let's go. That's HP.
The joy that this delicious composition brings is truly remarkable.
All right, check this one out. You know, the attribute with the most agent representation for DPSs is Fizz. There's no Fizz weak boss. There's no Fizz. Isn't that funny? All right, I want to see +4 attack percent. People are down bad for Yi Xuan. She has massive titties. That's it. That's the... There are 5 Fizz DPSs.
It's truly remarkable. I'll be waiting for your next visit.
I'll protect you from any danger.
They are as follows. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Be my research subject.
The days on Robin. Yee. There are 5 electric DPSs too now. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, then I guess it's electric and Fizz. Okay. So it increases the days by 27%. That is like the same effect as Shockstar Disco. That's what days percent is. Or days buildup is.
Come back next time.
Mr. SJS Vivian, she is great. I'm super impressed and happy with Vivian Yanagi. Astra. It's quite good. Very impressed by it.
Good morning. Anything you'd like to buy?
Jane is the best Fizz DPS. Some people might fight that. Let's go, Billy. Let's go, Corin.
Did you get what you were looking for?
How is Vivian without Astra? It's a bit more scuffed.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
What kind of supports can they make? There's so much room. Let's hang out with Vivian. Vivian, what's up? This woman is a freak. I'm gonna say this every time I read this stuff. Bode is absolutely a freak. Don't date someone like Vivian. It's a bad idea, chat. Can't stop you. Oh, okay. I think Jian is worse than Jane. I don't know. We have to wait and see how the bot. We need to see more Deadly Assault rotations, more Shiyu rotations. How is it Vivian Astra compared to Yanagi Astra for Miyabi teams? Well, we're trying. Personally, I'm still getting better results with Nicole compared to both of them. My character has 0 thoughts, head empty. Ugh. Hello.
Okay, so what?
His hair is silver like moonlight, and his eyes are like beautiful gems. If they were
We're gonna see if our testing today changes my opinion on Miyabi Vivian.
his face is the ultimate.
People always find the.
That's because the person
All right, I can make, but what?
was my description not detailed enough? I can describe everything down to the finest detail.
Slow down, young lady. No need to rush.
Those things to manage, but your scores are pretty similar. Yeah.
A rough sculpt. You'll get a better idea that way.
It feels like it's missing something.
Vivian, what are you doing here?
Run. Wise fucking run.
I'm just chatting with this
Young lady, is this the person you care so much about?
no.
Since you have Ellen, should you pull Hugo? Huh? Think Vivian work well with Yi Xuan? We don't know anything about Yi Xuan. We know nothing about her, so no.
Since you heard everything, would you take a look and tell me what's missing? I told the artist every detail of how I see Lord Phaethon in my heart. He made it beautifully, but something still doesn't feel quite right. Lord Phaethon, what do you think is missing?
We know she is bird and ink themed. We know that. That's what we know.
Oh, everything about Lord Phaethon is perfect.
Bird up.
Back then, I crafted. It was only after.
Do you mean
You may find yours.
I won't do anything with...
Since the artist says so.
His eyelashes are a bit stiff. His mouth naturally curves upward. He has a well-defined jawline.
Who is Universal? Zing, E, or Trigger? Neither, actually. Neither are particularly great.
Physical sculpture can serve as a token of memory. Always take the time to understand this. But I'll mail the sculpture to.
Lord Phaethon, the image of you in my mind is clearer than...
That's great.
Nevertheless, no statue or memory could ever compare to seeing you in person. So,
Sure. Next up.
You have Miyabi and Ellen. You really want Hugo, but you're conflicted. If you like him, Get him. Don't worry about what you already have. It's a game. Get what you like. Is there going to be overlap? Yeah. It might annoy you a little bit, but if you're enjoying Hugo, then enjoy him.
All protection from any eradicate all evil.
All right, which set do I have the Anomaly Mastery piece on? This one. Okay, let's an easy swap.
This is the path I follow.
Is it Void Hunter level? Ugh. I recommend waiting for Jafufu leaks before pulling lighter for F1. Jafufu leaks should be here by the time lighter's on banner. So hopefully we won't have to worry about that. But yeah, I'd try to wait. Which you could, might as well. What's the... There's no harm pulling a day or a week late. Miss out a little bit. It's really not a big deal. No, you must pull day one? Oh, okay. My bad, my bad. What if Jafufu is free? What if? I kind of doubt it, but what if? Before Jafufu is a fire DPS. Free unit. Cloran should have been free. Cloran would have been a great free unit. Cloran genuinely would have been a great free unit. I will stand by this. She would have been a great free unit.
Eradicate all evil. Good day. Thought I'd take a deep.
If Hoyo were smart, they actually would have given out Cloran for free. Chiori? No, because Chiori is useless on most accounts. Cloran is easy to build a team for, and she's perfectly mediocre. Cloran is actually the perfect character to give out for free. Expedition 33. I had no idea this was a game that existed until yesterday. But yeah, I'm interested in it.
It's over. I swear on my blade. Yeah.
You'll get your Aloy and be thankful for it.
Me and Lord Satan.
What a guy. It's so French, but respectfully.
My blade is everywhere.
Oh, come on. I should have been able to ult. Oh well. kind of like this.
The only option.
It plays very fast.
Don't you know? Hit my dress dirty and you'll pay.
Yeah, I kind of like how fast this plays.
My blade is already heated. Together, we'll compose a miracle. But you can't.
How likely is an Astro rerun? Pretty likely.
Weakling. It's over. Out of my sight. Restore order. Purging slash.
Does Miyabi Vivian need Astra? Yes. That's not great. I guess let's do the... honestly, we should be doing Dead and Butcher. It's still weakness. Oh.
Protection from any danger.
Want a glass of nitrogen? Eradicate.
It plays well. I don't know if it's doing damage. I don't know if we're doing enough damage.
I'm curious to see the audience's reaction.
Dropping in, how is Miyabi, Nicole, Astro versus Vivian? I personally am getting better results with Nicole. My Miyabi is also M3, so my Miyabi is doing more damage.
Let my song move everyone.
But I kind of just think they're similar. You played Miyabi, Vivian, Nicole. It played very nicely. They definitely enjoy Astro.
All right, I'll take the mic.
That is for sure.
Weakling. Scatter. Ice it.
There's
no time to lose.
Where are my quick assists? Is this build up change test? So yes, we're using Miyabi AM6.
Song move everyone. It's over. Don't underestimate me. There's no time to lose. My blade is already together, we'll compose a miracle. Shadowless blade.
Shit.
The cold is silent. Victory, the only option. Yes.
There is no misplay in bossing, say.
Notice me.
There is. It's fine. It's fine.
It's over. Shadowless blade. Weakling. No time to lose. My blade is already sheathed. Oh, for Lord Vivian! I see it. Weakling. Music is the rhythm of life.
Am I going for 65? No, I'm just going for a score. A score.
You're done. Don't underestimate me.
Anything would be good.
There's no time to lose. My
My blade is already
Purging slash. Don't you know? Get my dress dirty and go play.
Okay, what was that time? 152. We are gonna try switching Miyabi back to attack and see what the difference is. His HP is so low. It is. It's intentionally reduced.
protect you from anything.
It's, this dead end butcher intentionally has less HP. They made an easy boss. It's kind of refreshing. Are they trying to sell Hugo? I think that's the idea. I love if it's weak boss or Jane. It could also be for Jane. Jane is happy with him. True.
Weakling.
Don't underestimate me. You're done. I see it. Oh, for Lord's sake.
My blade is already. It's over.
Together, we'll compose a miracle.
Shadow's blade.
An eyesore. Purging slash.
When is Miyabi rerunning? It's soon.
Don't notice me. Lord,
Possibly 2.0.
go away. No forgiveness. I see it.
There is no misplaying bossing, so we're gonna have to reset. We're gonna yeah, we're gonna have to reset.
There's no time to lose. It's over. I swear on my blade. Yeah.
Don't underestimate me.
My blade is already.
Who dares get between me and Lord Satan?
I don't think I have to reset. Yeah, I don't think I have to reset.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to eradicate all evil.
Well, it was a cool thought. Only mastery is better than no. I feel like you
This is the path.
the sun. Yep. We'll try AM a couple more times. See if we get something better.
I hear the stage calling my name.
But that is conclusive enough for me. Do I do account reviews? I can, yeah. Frostburn. Frostburn is not an anomaly.
All right.
Miyabi's anomaly is Shatter.
Don't underestimate me.
Technically in the game code, it's considered Ice: 2. Ice.
Oh, for Lord Satan.
So there you go. Miyabi is an Ice: 2 agent. And that is her anomaly. Shit.
Music is the rhythm of life.
Shadow.
You see my Milano stats, my Miyabi? Sure.
Eradicate all evil.
I can't show the individual dress.
This is the path I follow.
If Ice is so good, why did they make Ice 2? Because Ice wasn't very good.
No time to lose. It's over.
For Lord Satan!
Don't get hit. I see it. Weakling.
Okay, I'll just use the M2 stacks. It's fine. It's fine. I'll just use them. It's fine.
Hold is silent.
I'll flex my Miyabi privilege.
Weakling.
Don't let me know. Hit my dress dirty.
Ice is very good with Ice 2. It is.
There's no time to lose. It's over. Purging slash.
Yep, Miyabi should always have access to future supports because of how she's implemented. That's why Miyabi is the ice thing, or the frost thing really works out for Miyabi. Bruh. We were just a little short on that anomaly out. That sucks.
My blade is already sheathed.
Hey, thank you. Just say, hey, give me something to do.
Lord
No time to lose. It's over. Victory, the only option.
Hello. That was a little better. How much would Miyabi change if you couldn't swap during her charge attack? She wouldn't be. She'd be a completely different character. If you want that experience, play Caesar. But Miyabi would be a completely different character. Hello, Vamfi. How you doing today?
It's over.
Oh, for Lord Satan!
There's no time to lose. Weakling.
In the name
Caught up with the VA drama stuff.
The cold is silent.
Like, just caught up on it.
My blade.
Yeah, it's not great.
On my blade.
Don't let me know. Hit my dress dirty and go. You're done. Don't impress me.
Ah, sure. I got caught like that's down here. Shit.
There's no time to lose.
No resources.
For Lord Satan!
My blade is
Genshin 6.x. Finally be voiced.
weakling.
Yeah, because it'll be an all new voice cast. We're gonna have to deal with one more big silent patch.
It's over.
Don't underestimate me. Music
flight. The cold is silent. Out of my sight. There's no time to lose.
Okay, yeah, I don't like Anomaly Master slot 6. Solution, hire ENVA outside US. I mean, that is how you get around the strike, yes. So if they replace the VAs, the next patch isn't silent. It will be. I think it will be. We'll see what happens.
I'll protect you from any danger. Eradicate all evil.
But I don't think I like the Anomaly Master still. Thanks. Oh well. It was a cool thought. That's a shame.
This is the path I follow.
Yeah, it's a shame. What is this? Oh yeah, chat. Would you guys like to laugh at me? Second plot twist. China has laws. It's not Hoyo being struck against. It's the VA studios. Hoyo themselves actually has no say in the matter. It's the studios they contract with. And they already pulled the contract with Formosa. The problem is a lot of voice actors sign the exclusivity contracts, so it is difficult to move the roles between studios. That's the logistical issue. As far as I'm aware.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out. Wanna be my research subject?
I should probably do this. I have the mats to do it. But yeah, that is a large part of the issue. They already pulled their Formosa contract.
I've got your back.
Bunch of them saying Frick Hoyo on X. Okay. Do I have an M6 character? I have one.
I am the Eye of Obel.
There's 100 polys. You know, while they're at it, they should make the other part of the additional apply too. That'd be nice. I'd like this 125 multiplier to apply to it, please. This Jane isn't Core F. What the? Doesn't really matter that much. Who will be my next M6? I don't know. Do I have everyone level 60? No. There are a lot of characters I just didn't build. I, at one point, wanted to build everyone. And then I got really demoralized after building Soldier 11 and decided against it. Yo isn't contracted with the union. Why would they be? They aren't an American company. They also aren't directly hiring the voice actors or actors at all. They're licensing it out to studios. It's Persona. This is Persona 3. No Neko. Look, one day I'll build Neko and Grace, okay? One day.
I only. Let's start the experiment.
Which Paimon, since she wasn't getting paid. Paimon broke from, or the Paimon VA broke from Formosa, yes. Because she was having payment issues.
Hey, don't look. I'll help you win. The lunch is on you. Did you call me?
So yeah, what do we have to do today? We have to do Escoffier stuff. I need to tell everyone that Fav is really good on Escoffier. Holy fav. How much yard does the Escoffier run? It depends on the team. We don't know how much energy Skirk is gonna generate, and that's gonna be Escoffier's like final resting place. Let's say it can range from 120 to 170. 170 is high, 150 really, but chances are she'll be on Fav unless you have Deathmatch or her 5-star weapon. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. If you have R5 Deathmatch, you might even just use Fav. Her other 4-star weapon option is called Prospector's Drill. Deathmatch with ER Sands is 20k damage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you'd rather just get the energy for your team. You can lose a little bit of Escoffier personal damage. That's all I'm trying to say. You can get more damage out of like your Ayaka or your Yelan or your Furina just by using Fav on Escoffier, and it's better than the personal damage loss between Deathmatch and Fav. We assume Skirk is the same amount of particles as Mahuika. That would be 5? Probably. In that case, you'd want like 150 ER on Escoffier. What's on Vivian M2? It's quite good. What if Yelan and Furina are also running Fav? What if you don't have to. The point is to not have to. The point is, Yelan has an incredible 4-star weapon option in Slingshot. You can just use Slingshot on Yelan. Furina, it's a bit harder to justify a damage weapon, because the option is, again, a Battle Pass weapon. Or a 5-star weapon. What about the new 4-star bow? It's just worse than Slingshot. Dirk should have a short skill duration. 2 Yelan. Well, I mean, even if it wasn't short, we would probably be doing 2 Yelan anyway. But yeah. They very likely want you to use Skirk's burst and basic attacks. So I'd expect it to kind of be similar to Chlorand. Worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, she'll have Chlorand uptime. Best case scenario, she'll be like the standard 12-ish seconds after hit lag. 11, 12-ish. That would be the best case scenario. But I'm assuming they want us to use her burst. You think it's only burst or normal attack? I'm not sure about that. We'll see. If it's only one or the other, her set doesn't exactly make a ton of sense. What do I need to farm? I need to farm something. I guess I'm just waiting. It only buffs one or the other. It has a semi-short cooldown between buffing one or the other.
Preparing to move out.
It is set up in a way for you to use both separately. In theory. I'd hope that's the design. Plus, it refreshes. Yes, it's 6 seconds from your last normal attack to buff the burst. Yes, that is how it works. You would need to stall 6 seconds. Yes, that's pretty easy. Yeah, that's pretty easy. It also doesn't say anything about charged attacking, and you do have to use her charged attack to generate or to collect your stuff anyway. So that is probably closer to 5 seconds.
Is it work time? Is food included? Sokaku, ready.
Drain Core F? Yeah, I know. I have the mats for it already. Questioning if I want to level something else, too. But the chances Skirk will be Miyabi? Low. I guess I'm just gonna get extra finale shoes.
1, 2, yes, all accounted
I
for.
guess. What does Neko use? Hands.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
Does the new Silver Wolf buff change Acheron? No way.
Want a glass of nitro fuel? Let's fire it up.
My Evelyn is decent. I would be... Okay, so I'm holding on to a bunch of drive disc mats. I'm hoping Evelyn gets a real set in 2.0. And if not, then I guess I'm spending it all in 2.0. I have M6 on Evelyn. I don't need a build improvement right now. But yeah, if she had like a perfect best in slot set, I would be trying to push 40 subs. I'd be trying to push past 40 subs. My Miyabi is 42 and 6 flat. My Miyabi build is actually very good. Which is why it's kind of frustrating. Yishuan, yes. Yishuan will probably get a set. So either I hope we get a set for Yishuan and Evelyn, and maybe they can make a set that just gives you buffs after a chain attack, so Hugo can use it too. But Hugo basically is a perfect match for Hormone Punk. I don't exactly know how you make a better set for Hugo than Hormone Punk. Unless you just give it more numbers. Pump those numbers. Miyabi can build more crit rate than Evelyn. You don't think she will ever hit the same sub count. You're just not thinking hard enough. You're just... I mean, my Miyabi is actually 70 crit rate right now. Yeah. My Miyabi would not, if I just transferred this build over, I wouldn't be overcritting. Miyabi doesn't. You would be overcritting the core. Oh, that's actually a good point. Yes. Evelyn gets an extra 14. I would be overcritting. But I could also just not use two-piece woodpecker. Where is the crit on this build? You are unaware. You are unaware. You are completely unaware.
I follow.
Here, where's Anka? This is the AM, isn't it? No. Refresh, please. Here, this is my Miyabi build right now. I have 32. No, yes. I have 32 crit subs, 10 attack percent subs, and 6 flats. Can't see shit. How's this? My Miyabi build is quite good. I have 42 and 6 flat, so I have the equivalent of 45. Who is Seed? Seed is the big robot in the trailer. Here, I'll show you. How many polys are in this build? It'd be cheaper to pull M6. Do we have an Akasha? Kinda, but not really yet. Okay.
Look at that!
So this is the 2.0 teaser.
Come and try something sweeter than love.
Allowing business to boom.
People are talking about this big robot here. This is Seed. This update, they regendered Seed in English to be female in all its matching dialogue for Trigger and Soldier 11.
But no one can predict what consequences that will bring.
Classic. Wait, really? Yeah, Seed is now officially female. Does that mean that Seed is not just a robot? No, Seed could still just be a robot, but Seed is now female. Happy for her? True. Why are people upset? Because they think there's a person inside. Because they think there's They think it's a battle suit and there will be someone inside. You thought Seed was confirmed to be an intelligent construct? Kind of, yes. But that, again, it could change at any point. They were using he, she randomly in different languages. They were, yes. But now it's officially female.
That will bring. Greed.
Are we banging the robot?
Seems real mysterious.
A secret lies beneath the ground here. Perhaps when the truth comes.
Bro, the gun blinks. Yeah, the gun is a person.
That secret may very well be the origin of calamity.
Seed doesn't look clankable.
It sounds so complicated.
Fret not. This
Yes, the gun is the
investigation
captain.
will make
Unless that
sense.
changed. They could have decided to change.
So, we can still turn things around, right?
But yeah, these are the shown 2.x characters. So this is the next year of characters. Actually, no, because there are 9 or 10 characters in this trailer, and there are 3 confirmed. So it actually wouldn't be enough for a whole year, but whatever.
Look at that!
Because presumably there is 1 or 2 A ranks.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But yeah, we're going to Fantasy China.
Oceanside Cliff is where new.
Can we do Zenless power scaling? Can we do Zenless?
If all were peaceful, this
Ain't
would
no
be a
way.
good place, but unfortunately,
Mala mala tatsai! Come and try something sweeter than love.
You guys been losing money? Okay, we're going to China. This is Jofufu. This is the ball cat.
Wise, look over there!
You can never go wrong with this place. Dyed and fake.
We're getting a panda man.
Look at this color. And this one. It definitely seems relaxed and peaceful here.
Sure is different from 6th Street. But this area might not be as peaceful as it looks.
Master Oogway, you want a big turtle?
There's more than meets the eye.
Has something happened in the hollow again?
no.
There's a rabbit creature.
Originate in the hollows, yet true calamity lies within the city itself.
Huh? Calamity?
Siegeween is the Void Hunter? Yes. That's the Void Hunter? Yes, that's the Void Hunter. Trust.
Monopolizes all porcelain-related trade here,
You want Master Shifu?
allowing
We do have Master Shifu. We do. Master Uwe would be OP.
What consequences that will bring?
Where is Sunbringer?
Greed leads to disaster.
Seems real mysterious.
But yeah,
A secret lies beneath the ground.
this is the 2.0 teaser.
Complicated. Fret not. This investigation will make things right.
Oh, these are mid besides Yishan. Really?
We can still turn things around, right? Indeed. Regardless of
Orpheus.
the obstacles,
No, yeah. Orpheus and Jafufu.
all you need to do is
Orpheus the goat.
follow your way. All evil shall be shattered.
Which one is Orpheus? Orpheus is the Chimera girl next to Seed with the gun tail and the goat horns. He's gonna bird up.
So, that's what happened. It sounds truly unforgettable.
She's probably Fizz, so she's dead. At this point, we need a Fizz DPS, so I hope we get one, and I hope they're very good. I hope we get if it's Orpheus, that's cool. I actually kind of expect Orpheus to be a support agent. If you want my aimless speculation. Because we know that the gun is the captain. Or because we think the gun is the captain because of old leaks. Wouldn't it be cool if this was the support or an Aftershock support? Because they're the captain, they're like directing from off field. And they'd have synergy with all of the Opal Squad agents. I think that'd be a good pitch. Stop cooking
But no one can predict what consequences that will bring.
and be saved. Make her Aftershock so you can skip. Make
Greed.
She looks like a fire DPS.
Disaster.
Seems real mysterious.
Aftershock Ohm, Bond of Life 2. Did people forget Bond of Life is a Fontaine mechanic? Why do people think that that it had any legs outside of Fontaine? They didn't release the characters with it until the end of Fontaine, but it's been present since 4.0, or it was present since 4.0. There was gearing that gave it, there were enemies that inflicted it on you. It's a pretty well explored mechanic. And it's also, again, specifically a Fontaine mechanic. Why is there no Night Soul in Fontaine? Okay. If Escoffier could use Scroll, it's over. It's over. Genshin Impact is canceled. Genshin. Holy shit. That'd be so
Hi,
good.
Remember me?
Hello. I do remember you. Hello. How you doing, VB? Can we use Oni level metric instead of Void Hunter level? Sure, I'm not complaining.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
You want to add a third character to Escoffier? Yes. Why is there no Arca in Natlin? Is Vivian solid? If you have Yanagi and like playing Yanagi DPS or Jane DPS, yeah, get Vivian. How many Onis is an Evelyn? True. Or at least one bodyguard. You bench Bernice for Vivian? Do you want to? Reaping Gemini? I don't have one. Well, you see, I don't have one. I used Roaring Ride, and it was fine enough. It was fine. Good for future anomaly characters. I mean, sure. Did you win? Dies of wait, where are your gods? Where am I? I'm curious. Wait, what? This wait, this is clearly not right. This is clearly not right. Holy talent level gap. Yeah. It really doesn't actually. Oh, it's because I'm on an attack main stat. It's because I'm on an attack main. Lamau, it doesn't know. It's auto-aware.
Asset confirmed. Preparing.
It also wants you to level your talents.
Lord Phaethon.
Yikes. Okay. Yeah, there are some problems. There's some slight problems. They'll get worked out with time. They'll get ironed out with time. Yeah, it's gonna tell me to use this.
The website for PvP has been developed. Would you mind checking it?
Sure.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Let's see. Oh, this one. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I need to do this with, we need to do a PvP with Ate the 7th. We should do that. Give me 1 second.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
That's cool, right? Yeah. Does look cool. Lord Python. I did do some off-stream grinding to try to push up our other than Miyabi, nothing. I'm disappointed. To try to get the clears that I wanted. This is literally worse. Whatever. Whatever. How many subs is my Vivian?
Any danger.
32? And 3 flat.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
I just suck. Show the damage scores? Okay. I will show what I did off stream. Wajaja 2-piece pen. It's not that bad. Dies of buh.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
You're on internet. Doesn't even say it. Here. You want to see this? Hover the number. It doesn't do a damage score. It literally doesn't do a damage score. It says weapon choice, set choice, skill level, stat, and damage valuation. Okay, so it's that one. 58. 58.8. Skill level and set choice. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. This is so like look, I love Revenants, okay? I'm helping him with this. I'm literally helping him with this. I'm credited on the website. I still don't really agree with the philosophy. He doesn't. The PvP ranking is more of a. It's more of an incentive to get users than it's meant to be helpful. I understand that. I do understand that. But it's not the correct philosophy to do this. Team buffs matter a lot. Team buffs matter a lot. And really, if you're going to do a ranking, the only thing you should be ranking is essentially the Akasha model, where it's a centralized build and you're just grading exclusively artifact quality. That's my personal opinion. You also would want a variety of leaderboards for different teams and different constellations, because builds change. Trying to put every Miyabi on one board is a bit of a mistake. That's my opinion. I've communicated that. If he wants to act on it or not is up to him, but I'm happy to help him either way. There's another leaderboard site. It also doesn't have team buffs. It also doesn't have team buffs. That one has a lot of the exact same problems. It is what it is. Of course, I'd say that with that Vivian rank. I mean, apparently, if it's exclusively on damage score, I'd literally have number 2. I literally have number 2. So I think there's something to what I'm saying, because my Vivian build is very not bad.
Asset confirmed.
It's actually very good.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Oh, well.
Good day, Lord Phaethon.
What if there's a lot of other better Vivians ranked lower? True.
I'll protect you from any danger.
True, actually. True.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Who's Lord Python? Lord Python is your main character.
Good day, Lord Phaethon.
How much AP do I have? I'm not on 2-piece AP.
Preparing to move out.
I'm on 2-piece pen. So what I will do is I'll just do this. Is this the... No, this is still the attack. Okay, whatever. So I have 453. If I had 2-piece AP, this would be 483. And then I'm kind of like the attack slot 6. It feels really good.
I'll protect you from any
You're trying to get 2-piece pen on your Bernice. I farmed a lot of 2-piece pen.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
It's actually a little bit punishing me in the current spot, the current Deadly Assault, because they give Death Shred, but it's fine. Going for attack 6 because I have M1. M1 doesn't give build up. Because I have her engine, yes.
Good day, Lord Phaethon.
M2 is build up.
asset confirmed.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Even give build up. Oh, it is. Oh, it does. That's nice. Benefits of a bloom from AP is increased as well.
Good day, Lord Phaethon.
All right. Yeah. What did I do? Where's mine? Here we go. I did try to grind it. Okay, look, I did try to grind the clear. I really tried to get sub 2, okay? Look, I got 207. I got 207, and I didn't even get 65k. I got 64k. 64.8k, actually. Why am I
This
so
site isn't
bad? It's true.
Is it? If you don't mind, can I drop this PvP draft site in your Discord?
Yeah, go
It's
for
really
it.
convenient now to use.
Go for it. Why am I bad? Because my Astra is M2. And if this was Vivian M1 and Astra M1, it would it'd be a lot easier. It'd be just done. I love Gophers as much as Vivian likes Lord Python. Aw. What happened? It turned into our main game. When it was a side project, I didn't mind not. The stinky whale, bruh. When it was a side project, I didn't mind not having guns. What's on Bernice, Vivian, Astra? I feel like I don't know how to play it. I get like I feel really aimless whenever I try to play it. The score is good, but I just get really confused. It works out, but it's weird. Oh yeah. As you can see, I literally just missed it. With I was a little bit of energy off. I almost got the sub too. Almost. I was very close. For sure I don't need the second stun. I am 100% sure I need the second stun. I'm actually 100% sure I did this for like 3 hours. I am 100% sure. We could activate Vivian M1 and do it immediately. We could do that. That's literally cheating. That's pay to win. Bruh. Saddies. But yep. I did push it. Already M2 Astra, who cares? You think we could do it? You're gonna make me sit here and grind attempts on this. You really want me to do this?
I'll protect you from any.
You really want me to sit here and grind attempts on this?
Awaiting orders.
Is this really the content you want?
Report.
Good day, Lord Phaethon.
The anticipate. I'm curious to see the audience.
Do it with Rena. Do it. Do it. Bruh. Back to AM6 probably.
But my song moves everyone. Oh, for Lord Phaethon. Press the attack.
Oh, shit. Close enough.
Waste of time. Don't underestimate. In the name of hope.
Weak spot located.
Shit. You saw nothing.
In pursuit.
Okay.
Notice me, Lord.
Shit. That would be a reset. Because I didn't get the, what's this thing?
Resist. Oh, for Lord Phaethon. Press the attack. Lord Phaethon. Go away. One circle suffice. Together, we'll compose a miracle.
Weak spot located.
In pursuit.
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
A python.
Don't you know? Pick my dress dirty little kid.
Press the attack. Resistance is futile.
Mind and body.
Oh, for Lord Phaethon.
In pursuit.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure I need this done.
Out of my sight.
Preemptive strike.
Don't underestimate me. In the name of hope.
We perform.
Putting eyesore.
Press the attack. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Go back to single player games. Oblivion looks good. Yeah. Is your 120 or 220? Guys of what is he trying to do? That's an excellent question.
Press the attack.
Don't underestimate me.
Waste of time.
Together, we'll compose a miracle.
Weak spot located.
Putting eyesore.
In pursuit. Press the attack. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Oh, notice me. Lord.
Is Yanagu Vivian better than Miyabi? I will bet.
We press on. In pursuit. Press the attack. They're coming through. Enemies of section 6 shall pay.
In the name of hope.
Weak spot located. We press on. Keep your eyes open.
Don't let me know. Keep my dress dirty and look.
What does I will bat mean? To be over enthused. Essentially.
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Oh, for Lord Satan.
Press the attack.
What about the power level of Bulba? Oh, that's pretty
Weak
powerful.
spot located.
Let the melody move you. Leave Lord Satan alone. Notice me. Lord.
Do you care about Vivian's skill levels? No, not really. But yeah, Flo, you can kind of clearly see I need to get to that second stun. I can't kill before second stun. It is what it is. I can't get to it. Sucks. Sucks to suck. Man, you're pretty sure you caught a few mistakes. There's just not a ton of execution or room. You tried your best. You will 5 crown. Is there any more M0 stuff that I want to do? Before we do M1, is there anything else I want to do? Play triple anomaly, play triple anomaly, play triple anomaly. I will play triple anomaly. Only because you are asking very nicely.
From any date.
Let's fire it up.
I want you to know I don't believe in this. I want you. I'm doing it anyway, though.
Want a glass of nitro juice?
Play triple anomaly or else? Or else what?
Let's fire it up. Sure. Let's go play.
You believe? Okay. She just fucking whiffed. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna open with Vivian then.
Allow me.
Secure the perimeter.
Give me a spot.
Man, everyone who's not a believer in triple anomaly.
Surrender.
Man, Vivian has no resources.
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Man, Vivian has no resources.
Don't you know? Take my trustworthy little
You know, maybe this would be good if spending the resources was an issue for Vivian, but it's really not. Her resources are pretty free.
Resistance is futile. A perfect opportunity.
flames. Follow my flow.
A preemptive strike.
Leave Lord Satan alone.
Hit him where it hurts. Give them enemies section 6.
This shit is so ass. Yeah.
Surrender.
Basically.
Get between me and Lord Satan.
Wow, triple anomaly sucks ass. Who would have thought? Literally everyone, actually.
Lord Satan.
Resistance is futile. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Let it cook. It's almost like we knew this. It's fun. I'll give it that. I have no resources at all. I'm bricked. We're bricked up, chat. More bricked up than you if Bernice was real.
Surrender.
Out of my sight.
One circle to fight.
This party is just getting started. Notice me, Lord Satan.
Resistance is futile. Mind and body.
Problem is you don't have enough mindscapes. We'll go with that, sure. We'll go with that. Sure, we'll go with that. Wajaja, no M2 Astra. The snacks aren't real nice. That's not even bad. Okay, hold on.
I'll protect you from any danger.
Give me a minute.
You have my complete support.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out. I've got your back.
Nothing to fear. The cunning hairs are here.
I am the Eye of Sniper Trigger. Standing by.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Easy.
Press the attack. My turn. Saw that coming. In pursuit. Waste of time.
Enemies of section 6 shall pay.
Press the attack. Keep my bullets. Are one with the wind.
That's not right.
Let me give you a little treat. Like
In pursuit.
Where's Pipaga?
Press the attack.
it's up to you.
Shit.
We press on.
No point running. Bye bye, suckers.
In pursuit. Mind and body.
Pipaga too busy agenda posting.
Seems my work is finished. Resistance. Adjusting for wind. Press the attack.
You know, I actually expected this to be a little bit better. I feel like I've been lied to.
Will reach its mark. In pursuit.
I feel a little bit like I've been lied to. I was told this was good. I gotta ban that guy. I gotta ban.
Press the attack.
The treasure's all yours.
Waste of time.
You asked for it.
In pursuit. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Let me give you a little treat. Like
Journey recalibrating. Press the
What do we do?
In pursuit. The pleasure's all yours. A preemptive strike.
Bruh. Astra is inevitable. Doing 40k is respectable. It depends on your standards. With how well my characters are built, 40k is like a bare minimum. It's respectable, yes, but I'm looking for better. If that makes sense. $40k without Astra is fine. I'd rather be doing 50k without Astra. Ideal world. Well, got rated at 56. Yeah, I know. Yiswen when? Give it a few days. End of the weekend, maybe. We're gonna pessimistically say Monday. Like M2 asterisk U. I mean, it kills at M0. We know it kills at M0. Multiple people have done it on our Discord. Agents benefit the most from trigger outside of Anby. That's really it. You can use her with some others. But no one else really especially standout benefits from her.
Get to safety. Removing threat. Nothing slips through my.
You go. You can actually just use Lycon. And it's... So M0 P1 trigger equals M0 Lycon. So it's a lot of pulls to be equals. But yes, you can use trigger there, and she is good there. Especially if you do have like a trigger M1. It's a real use for her, yeah. Absolutely. Trigger is a fraud, okay.
Take the shot. Increase firepower.
I feel like you guys use this word very liberally.
Through my defense.
Chat, when the generalist TM is not best in slot for everyone. Trigger is worth? Okay. I think Trigger's chill. Like, I don't have a ton of super positive things to say about her. You can play her with Yanagi. I actually want to look at... So, here, I'll...
Your journey ends with
Chill is mid. She's go Harmasa. She is go Harmasa. Fraud and Void Hunter are buzzwords here. Everything's a buzzword. Everything's... Everything is a buzzword here. Welcome to the stream. Buzzword Central. But look, sometimes the character is just chill. I think Anby and Trigger are very chill. I think they're very chill. Did you hear Generalist? Did you hear Buzzbird? Chill equals mid? Oh my god. You think Trigger is more undertuned than she should be? Sure. I don't care. Shh. Get M1 Ching-Yi.
Preparing to move out. I'll protect you from any danger.
Need something? Go ask my colleagues.
We're gonna play Haramasa. Frick it, I want to play Haramasa. You lurk the official Zenless Discord. The help section there is funny. I assume it's a lot of people asking about Worth. And that's probably most of it. What letter? It's P. P is the official word term. Technically, it's OP for overclock phase, but people don't like OP, so it's P. It's P. Someone was like, pull M1 Ching-Yi Bernice, you'll never need anyone else. You know, I mean, you've... When we talk to other content creators, it's not just the community. A lot of people actually do feel that way. Like, people will say, no one will ever be better than Miyabi. Pull Miyabi M6 and you'll always be good. Like, there were actual content creators who share these sentiments. I find them very difficult. It's not W? No, it's P.
I am the eye of old sniper Trigger.
The fact is, this stuff is fleeting. Have fun. Everything is momentary. Everything will be power crept. Did you know my C6 R5 Arlecchino is worse than a C2 Mahuika? Or as good as a C2 Mahuika, actually? Not worse, but as good. Fun fact. I didn't pre-stack. It's fine.
Target practice. Be gentle with the pace, would you?
Suppressing fire.
Clear mind. Arrows fly true. We're not done yet.
In the name of hope.
I won't miss.
This bullet will reach its mark.
Nah, Sparkle. You know, you guys talk a lot of shit about Sparkle.
I won't miss. Who's the pathetic one now?
I literally still use her. I literally still... she's still actually very good.
Time to focus fire.
Bruh. You guys talk a lot of shit about a character who's actually still quite good. Sorry, it's true. He's exclusive. I can't help it. Maybe E0 Cypher will be better than my E6 Sparkle, but I actually kind of doubt that.
I won't miss.
Take the shot.
I won't miss. Ever heard the whistle of arrows in flight?
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Full opening.
Remember seeing all of it, and it was all completely wrong. I'm like, bruh. Like, I get it. People don't... I get it. I actually respect not liking Historical. I didn't like her at all when we met her in the story. I respect and relate to that.
Hi again. Would you mind playing PvP against Kevin on stream sometime? That would be interesting.
Clear mind.
Sure.
Arrows
Just...
fly through.
I just need to set it up with him. I talked with him. I've actually talked to KT off stream about it. Pat says New Harmony is better than E6 Sparkle. Pole's character is worse than Sparkle. This has happened 3 times. This has happened 3 times. This has happened. This has happened 3 times, yes. Will Cypher finally do it? Honestly, I expect my Fei team to be like Cypher, Sparkle, Fei, and I guess a healer. If not a healer, then Tribby. Pull me thrice. Pull me thrice, I boom. Does Cypher still have no personal damage? Saddies. Sunday is actually good for Casterus in Piff. Play Evelyn for my enjoyment? Okay.
I'll protect you from any danger.
Cypher's damage is okay. Yeah. It's kind of cooked.
I'm here, so we're good. Want to see the red scarf?
Oh, let's do the other boss.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move.
I'm here, so we're good.
The anticipate. I hear the sage calling my name.
Have I heard about Claire Obscure Expedition 33? I've heard about it as of yesterday. I will check it out. I now have 3 games. My game queue is getting kind of long. It's a slight issue.
I'm here.
Nothing. Slips through
Speed
mine.
run Oblivion. Apparently I'd have to. Hey, give me some defensive assist, please. Thank you.
Nothing reaches my strength. still active.
Gotcha now. Make way for the undefeated champion! What off!
Get him. He, okay. Whoop.
Nothing reaches my strength. Don't cross the line.
Oh, he's already. Okay. Have people who hate his Zhao Chu pull them. It's a game of the year contender. Okay. This is a full priced game. The Steam store. Expedition 33. 45. Okay. Okay. I will check that out. Off up, please. Thank you.
Your journey ends with me.
We fight together.
Wow, I really missed.
There it is.
Don't cross the line. Nothing reaches my strength.
Together, we'll compose a miracle.
Like, I feel like GTA 6 is gonna flop. I actually don't know why you think that.
Cross the line. I knew it wouldn't be so easy.
Gotcha now. Make way for the undefeated champion!
Can a game even be Game of the Year if it's a remaster?
The best defense
I'd hope not, but
is a strong offense.
we're not talking. They weren't talking about Oblivion. They're talking about Obscura. 33 again. The 33 game. All the leaks are. Can I play Piper? Yes, I can play Piper. I'll play Piper. They literally nominated a DLC. They nominated Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 as well. So yes, a remaster can definitely be nominated for Game of the Year. But we weren't talking about Oblivion that way. We were talking about Oblivion. No, we were talking about Obscura.
Asset confirmed.
Game of the Year.
Preparing to move out.
They gave a DLC Game of the Year, right? No, they gave it to Astrobot. No, they gave it. No, they gave it to Astrobot instead.
Want to see the red scarf?
All right, Astrobot deserved that win. Fuck you. I explain how to play Bernice. Mark enemies with her fire attacks and spend her resources when they're available. She has a single flamethrower and a dual flamethrower. The dual flamethrower is accessible after defensive assist follow-up and after dodge counter. Otherwise, you do the single flamethrower and then you press EX special again to do the double flamethrower. Her ultimate has a quick assist. It gives her fuel. She has a hold basic that you're just going to use at the start of combat to mark enemies. But yeah, that's how you play Bernice. Her defensive assist is really good. Her chain attack is really good. Lots of fire build-up. Giving a Game of the Year to a platform exclusive game is dumb. If it's a good game, it's a good game. Games can be released on any platform, as long as they're actually released. Isn't that every Nintendo title? Yes, that's literally every Nintendo title. But if the DLC is a good game, the DLC isn't a standalone release. I kind of hate to be that guy, but a DLC is not a standalone release. It is built upon the original product. So I don't know how you could actually nominate a DLC for Game of the Year, because it's technically not a game. Yeah, DLC, expansion, and live service should be their own categories. The Elden Ring DLC was fun. Okay. Has the same energy of how could it be good if I didn't play it? True. You know what? That's a good point. Everyone, you're correct. Astrobot didn't deserve that win because it's a platform exclusive. How could it be good if I didn't play it? How could... True. You know what? You're right. You've got a good point. This guy cooks. But yeah, Astrobot deserved that win. You know, we talked about this yesterday. We're literally having the same conversations we had yesterday, but it's fine. We'll do it again. You know what didn't deserve its win that year? How did Metaphor ReFantagio win Best Story? That game story is all... I feel like they just didn't finish the game. I swear they didn't finish the game. I actually swear they didn't finish it. That's the only way you nominate that game for Best Story. If you just don't finish it. I swear. Concord. I believe Concord released this year. I believe it would get its nomination this year. Nation of what? Biggest failure? Yes. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, Marathon, and what the fuck's it called? Concord. We should host the Razzies of video games. The day before, there we go, perfect. We filled up a category. See, there are enough of these to fill a category. Have energy, please. If any year was gonna have a Razzies for video games, it would actually be this year. This is the year for flops. Flops are having a legendary year. It's fine.
Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon?
You don't think Marathon is gonna flop?
New haircut? No.
Kick into gear.
I actually do.
Don't underestimate.
I think Marathon might bury Bungie.
We'll compose a miracle. Nothing here. Out of my sight. You got it.
Because they kind of refused to release a finished game. You still miss Anthem? I like Vivian as much as Evelyn. No, but Vivian's really great. Yeah, there's Piper. Piper. Piper, Vivian, Astra better than Bernice. Lucy, even if you can't use the 18 damage on Piper as additional. I think so, yes. You don't need a complete game for it to be good. You don't need a complete game for it to be good. You need a good game to be good. And I don't think Marathon is a good game right now. I don't think Marathon is in a state that it could release in. From everything we've seen, and it has they have 5 months. They have 5 months to release the game. I don't think it's making it. You think Bungie isn't capable of making a decent game? I don't think Bungie isn't capable of making a decent video. I just think this one's a miss. You think there's an audience for it? I don't think so. Well, I guess that's that's why I'm saying it. I actually don't think people are interested in Marathon. I don't think it will be as much of a failure as Concord, but I don't think it's going to do very well. Maybe if it was free to play, it would have an audience. But they're making the exact same mistake as Concord.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
To play extraction shooter is a bad idea. Why? You just sell cosmetics. It's cheaters. You just sell cosmetics. You sell cosmetics and emotes and all the social interactions.
Good day.
It's actually really simple. It's a really simple recipe. If you want to make an extraction shooter for the general audience, you need it to be free. Otherwise, the general audience isn't going to be interested because they don't know what the fucking extraction shooter is.
Awaiting orders.
Markov, free to play, Pepe. Tarkov is cool if you have friends. Imagine having those. Couldn't be me. I'm so lonely.
You have my complete support.
Okay.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Take a deep. I hear the stage calling my name. The anticipation off stage is the perfect prelude.
They screwed over the 1.x anomaly agents by giving their additional same attribute requirement. Hot take, I actually like restrictive factions, or restrictive additionals, because it gives some variety to team building that wouldn't be there otherwise. I kind of like that. I like Lighter not being a default on every team with a fire and ice agent, because the problem with Lighter Miyabi is you have to use Lucy,
Don't underestimate me.
and Lucy just isn't very good. There's a trade-off for using Lighter. That's interesting. It's restrictive, but it is interesting. Restrictions are interesting.
Notice me, Lord Phaethon.
Together, we'll compose a miracle.
Weak spot located. Mind and body.
What an eyesore.
In pursuit. Surrender.
Out of my sight.
One side will suffice.
Stunning on the moment.
The enemy's recovered. Yes.
All for Lord Phaethon.
Press the attack. Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Yeah.
Dares get between me and Lord Phaethon.
I think Marathon would be fine on free-to-play, and if they had fleshed out the social segments of it,
In pursuit.
I feel like it could reach its audience, but because they refuse to open it to a wide audience, I don't think it'll ever reach, and I think it'll end up flopping and probably just killing Bungie.
What an eyesore.
After PlayStation bought them out and complained that their finances are a mess.
Press the attack. Surrender.
Does anyone remember the,
Enemy is a section 6. Shall pay.
investor call where they called out Bungie for not having clean finances or not being able to release products?
No.
Does anyone remember that? This is a real thing, I swear. Let me look this up. PlayStation investor call. Bungie. Here we go. SIE chairman said during the company's recent earnings call, everyone needs to get on the same page. Praised creativity for Bungie, but said he wanted to see more accountability for budgets and schedules. Specifically called them out during an investor meeting, which is not great. I visited Bungie's studio. However, there's a lot of room for improvement from a business perspective. And accountability for timelines. I wonder if does Pete Parsons have a job? He probably won't after Marathon. But I let go of like half the staff. Yeah. Live service games are expensive to maintain, and if they aren't reaching, like, it's business. More aggressive monetization. Having more active players would also achieve that. The management gets paid so much. They are technically the easiest people to replace, right? Surely management is the easiest thing to replace at a company. If the world was fair, it would be. Bruh. Pete Parsons and his car collection. We want cut salaries for higher sort of. Bruh. You know what? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? What really happens when these companies cut all of the people who make their products instead of taking pay cuts or making some other concessions is the people who make the products aren't there. The products cannot be made to the same quality. The companies inevitably go out of business or need to be bought out or dissolved. It's not that hard to figure out. The developers are the people making the product. The management is there to facilitate them. It's the same thing in a factory. You can scale down. You can scale down within reason, but you need to do it without literally damaging your product. You compromise your product when you scale down excessively. You also heavily damage the morale of the remaining workers. After a round of layoffs, like a big round of layoffs, no one's ever really the same at the company. A layer of trust is dissolved. And the people working there aren't as motivated. You don't agree? I'm generalizing a bit, but we see it happen. You're a senior game dev? Okay. Then I guess I can take your word for it. Some projects go better after layoffs. Okay. Right, don't be an asshole. Right. Don't be an asshole, 99. Mafia 2. Mino Kyoku. Memories of You, yes. You're Tim Cook? Oh my god. Yeah, I see what you mean, where you can streamline a lot by getting rid of redundant employees. And having a smaller team also promotes more cooperation. I think I see what you mean. But I do think that the developers, or every developer, is important to a product. And the game is an art form. It's not just the vision of the director. It's effectively everyone contributes. It's easier to hide for people who aren't good enough. Oh. Okay. I wish I knew a little bit more about Bungie and I guess yeah, I wish I had like some field of view on the floor at Bungie to comment on this stuff, but I could definitely see what you're saying. I definitely see what you're saying. What's not good enough, dev? All right, release the beta. It is this weekend. We probably won't have information until Monday. We probably won't have information until Monday. But it is getting released this weekend.
I've got your back.
So we'll see. What quality of life will be in 2.0? Well, we know they're remaking essentially the map system. We're expecting some of the buffs to be rolled out in 2.0. I talked about this the other day. Imagine having quit Zenless in 1.0 and coming back to 2.0 with your Ellen. And maybe your GN. And just being unable to do anything. That'd have to be insanely frustrating.
I'm curious to see the audience's reaction.
Nothing to fear.
That's pretty likely. Hopefully they roll out the buffs in the update to prevent that situation. That'd be cool if they do that.
Only the break. Okay, let's get ready.
Also be in 2.x, no specified version. I hope it's in 2.0. I do hope it's in 2.0 because players will be returning and you kind of want them to have a good experience. I think it's a mistake to make early game DPS weak. I don't think anyone ever intentionally makes a weak or bad character.
Press to attack.
What characters are and have to be changes. With the context of like what they release afterwards. Sijuin? Okay, maybe they made Sijuin. Okay, maybe Sijuin was intentionally bad. Okay, maybe you got me. Maybe I'm caught. Sijuin was made for a Fontaine Chronicled Wish in 3 years. Plenty of players start with nothing and don't really care.
Such provocations don't go unanswered. Waste of time.
Oh, that one was really good. That was a really good run.
Who's next? Who's next?
Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Out of the way. Good work, Lighter.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Cross the line. Nothing breaches my spell. Nothing slips through my defense.
So you said it resets tomorrow, doesn't it? Slash tonight. Slower than corn, SMH. True. I think Theater will make it into Zenless. I hope not. Zenless with Scuff team building is definitely not a fun experience. I really hope not. Before June 17th? Yes, in because of the EU. Yeah. They might announce that in for 2.0, I don't know. Most people wouldn't have enough characters, maybe in 4.0. Maybe in 4.0. You know what? We're playing Ellen. You know what? I'm inspired. We're playing Ellen. Let's do it. You know, Ellen is still provably the game's most popular character. That's still true. And that's why it's a bit even more frustrating. Ellen buffs, please. It's only because she was the 1.0 character. Doesn't even matter.
touch my tail?
Zelo would be the most popular Star Rail character then. I believe it's Firefly. I believe it's Firefly, isn't it? Is it Firefly now? Or is it... Who is the most popular Star Rail character now? I don't even know. Yeah, it is Firefly. Now confident? No, I believe it's Firefly. I actually am pretty sure it's Firefly now. Firefly is mid? Ain't no way. By Pixiv, it's Firefly by far. Yeah. It's literally Firefly, then Kafka Acheron. Yeah. T1, who care? Dies of mid-fly.
Asset confirmed. Time for some tail care.
Dies of
I'm here, so we're good.
Firefly.
Take a deep breath. The spotlight's about to shine.
Is it work time? Is food included?
Genshin. The latest popularity polls indicate it's Furina. But Hu Tao and Raiden are historically some of the most popular Genshin characters. The highest selling Genshin banner of all time is Hu Tao. And that is just how it is. I guess that's a permanent standing record now, because I don't see them topping it.
Is it work time? Let's hurry! I want to be back by dinner!
Hu Tao Yelan highest solo is Raiden. No, actually. We have some evidence to indicate the Hu Tao rerun banner, the update after, did better. It was the only time Genshin had the top App Store listing in all 4 of the largest regions. Fun fact. So no, that's not even necessarily true either. Raiden has the highest debut. Actually, I think Nikita did better. I don't know.
How annoying. Get flushed!
Is that the first Yelan rerun? No.
Clear out. I knew this wouldn't be easy.
I believe no. Not sure though.
I'm unstoppable!
Here we go!
It was the first Yelan rerun? Okay.
Watch me! Whoa! Still not done! What?
Good riddance. Out of the way.
Ellen skin? No, I don't want street clothes, Ellen.
Get back. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Fortunately or unfortunately, we don't actually have accurate sales data for these games across all platforms. We just don't.
Thank you for your patronage. Take this. Get back. Get lost.
Fights in Zenless should start without any assist points. That'd be insane. That would actually be insane.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
I can also become an Asura!
Some comps, a lot of comps will be unplayable. You don't get assist points unless you freaking ult. Unless you ult. It's the only way to generate assist points.
Clear out. Get lost.
Boss debuff that removes. More focus on dodge counters. But yeah, you can still play Ellen. You feel like I get the same score with Lycon? I might. I don't know.
Asset confirmed. Preparing. This is the path.
I might.
Touch my tail.
I shall follow your orders.
What are my thoughts on Vivian? She's really chill. I like her. Sure, she's great. I like Vivian a lot. Or Caesar Astro. Sure. What's the difference between 30k and 6k? Is it double? No, it's actually more than double. No. The score isn't linear. It should be, I'll say, roughly 40% or 60% of the HP for that last 30k, so you'll have killed 40. Yeah, it's easy up to 20k, and then it progressively gets harder.
Get lost.
My turn now!
Good riddance. Shark Nami.
Looks like the job's not done.
I can also become an Asura!
Out of the way.
Feels like some bosses are harder than others. Some bosses are harder than others. This is technically a specifically set up to be easy boss, but shush. Let Ellen have something, okay? She deserves it.
Stay vigilant.
Sick. Get lost.
The Miyabi fall off arc. Here we go. I don't think he releases during this lineup. He'll only be available during the next one, right?
Help is here!
Thank you for your patience.
Miyabi is not living. Holy bat.
Good riddance.
Shit.
Just don't blink.
Miyabi isn't even Miyabi level? What do you mean? How dare?
I'll bite your throat out.
It's fine.
But I know.
30% is 40%, or 30k is 40%. I was right. Let's fucking go!
Take a breath.
'People batter for years? Yes. Okay, I guess the difference is Raiden was, the difference is you can say Raiden was arguably never as good as people wanted her to be. You can say that, and so immediately Miyabi is different because Miyabi is actually that good. If you want to be super technical, you could say Raiden was always a fraud because of Hu Tao, Ayaka, and Tartaglia all debatably being better, or just not debatably being better. Raiden's strength came from everyone pulling. You mean it came from popularity? You mean yes. That is, you know, meta isn't really a measure of strength. It's a large part of what makes a character meta is their popularity. Its popularity makes people more willing to spend more pulls on them, and it makes people more willing to play those characters. You want to know a great example of this? I don't think anyone would actually ever describe Gaming or Linny as meta. Because no one wants to play them. And they're kind of a pain in the ass. If meta is what people play and not what is good, yes, that's correct. It is what people play. If you say Cloak and Dagger is a strong and viable character in Rivals, you'd be executed. Hey, Dagger is really good at confusing the other team into thinking you're playing Invisible Woman. Think smarter, not harder.
I'll protect you from any danger.
Don't think just do. Fighting ideologies if you answer with what's the most common. I mean, if you want to talk about speedruns, popularity plays a large part in that too, because more people doing runs with a character means you will get better runs. If you actually do want to talk about how deep popularity does penetrate in these communities. It's not that Raiden was good at speedrunning, it's that she was popular. Like, I don't exactly... It's a difficult concept to explain. Unless the character is so much stronger you can't optimize the difference. Yeah. Except there's... Yeah. Essentially. If I gave a score to a character, what criteria do you use? It's a good question. I guess I'd give different scores different weighting. Because there's a lot of ways you can come up with. You can do like... What are the classic things people use to set up characters? Well, okay. Can I do an Excel? I'll write this out, sure. But what are the classic things people use to categorize characters? Okay, people use best team DPS. People use solo damage or solo DPS. Total damage per rotation. AOE support capability. Difficulty. Team flexibility. Yeah, teammate flexibility. Content flexibility. Size. Yeah, that is the truth of the origin of code segments. A lot of metrics. I'm trying to think what else people use. That's under teammate flexibility. Popularity. That's support capability. Scalability, free-to-play friendliness. Sure. The fuck does free-to-play friendliness mean? I don't know. I don't know. Well, they're not a character as good mindscapes. AoE, the grouping is probably AoE. What's the problem when I swap GPUs? You're having the same issue. Try reseating it. It might not be seated correctly. Also, just try restarting your computer a couple times. Weapon reliance. It's becoming yet another buzzword iceberg. Oh, kind of. Weapon option. Sure. There you go. There you go. Comfort score. That's difficulty, isn't it? Yeah. Weapon options, the legendary Tassel Kino. Hey, don't talk shit about White Tassel. It's a good weapon. It's not my fault that Kino sucks. It's not White Tassel's fault. How else would people rate a character? They have Void Hunter? If Void Hunter, add 10 to the score. If Void Hunter, add... long-term viability. There's no way to. There's literally no way to examine that. Like, huh? Is it worth talent scaling? No. Everyone basically has the same, except for Hugo. Hugo's is attached to his core, so his talents are a little less relevant. And I guess technically anomaly agents too. Yeah, I guess this is what you would do. I guess this is how you would rate things. Element? Sure. Future expansions? Oh. Technically, like missing support pieces. Go to the Acheron main sub base. Future expansion is literally future proofness. Okay, but it's less of a buzzword. Fuck off. Okay, but it's less of a... Also, my R key is broken. And the top row of this keyboard is just falling apart. Keyboard don't know. I have backup keyboards. I just don't want to switch. I like this keyboard. They aren't as nice, okay? Okay, so I guess let's try to grade a character. All right, chat, who we grading? No, I have a 60%. Reliability. That's a kind of part of difficulty, isn't it? Anby. Category. Score. Notes. Okay. So let's do Ambi, for example. Ambi. Soldier 0. Best team DPS. Is it 1 to 5 or 1 to 10? 0 to 5 or 0 to 10? Is it 0 to 5? We'll do 0 to 5. It's a 3. It's a 4. This is a 3. And this, I can't say this is a 1. This is a, here. Note. Trigger. Astra. Roughly. Okay. DPS. AoE is a 0. Worst. Chain. Attack ever. Tiny chain attack. Does not AoE enemies that are not marked. PX too small. This is gonna be a permanent thing. Report cards. Support capability. She actually has support capability. Is this a 2 or a 3? Has crit damage buff for aftershock damage. Issue. No aftershock agent does damage. Right now. Ish. What is this? Is this a 2? Is this a 2? Is it a 3? Is it a 2? For an on-fielder, is it a 4? This is now just 2.5. I'm gonna give it a 3. Difficulty. Semi, dodge, counter, dependent. Save resources, save energy. Or stun. Small AoE. A 2? Yeah, we'll go with a 2. Oh wait, this is a negative. Oh my god. This would have to be an inverse. It'd have to be ease, right? And for this to be, you'd want this to be a high score. So it have to be inverted. Teammate flexibility. Mohica scores a 10. Yes, the scale from 0 to 5, Mohica scales a 10. True. Teammate flexibility. You can play Astra Nicole. And you do have Pulchra. I'm not gonna give it a 0. Should I give it a 1 or a 2? One or two? Is it a 1 or a 2? We'll go with a 2. What would a 1 be? You only have one team. A 0 would be you only have one team, I guess. I guess a 0 would be you only have one team. Yeah, you know what? This is a 1. Zero equals no team, actually. 1 is one team. Okay, you know what? This is a good idea. You know what? You're right. You know what? You know what? Good enough. Content flexibility. I guess you can bring Ambi anywhere. Sure, that's a 5. It's a free category. The only character who wouldn't be scoring well on this is Jing Yi or Hugo. Popularity. Are people willing to make polls around Anby? Is this a 3? Is this a 3? How popular is Soldier Zero Anby? Her bid has been the worst so far. Alright, this is a 0. Alright, this is a 0. Alright, let's put a 0. Really, popularity doesn't matter. Burger is more popular than Ambi, not gonna lie. Weapon options. You get Brimstone and Mercado are 40% worse than Severed Innocence. That's not how you spell innocence. Is that a 0? Is that a 0? Is that a 0? Everything is 40%? No, that's not true. Most are 30%. 40% is actually the biggest ever. That's like a 1 in this economy. No, Brimstone works better than any DPS not named GN or Ellen. Unfortunately, it's not very good, even if it's fully stacked. Unfortunately. I'll give it a 2. I'll give it a 1. You can use it. You can use it. It's true. Mindscapes. It's Ambi's M1. I don't even remember anymore. Man, I do not look at Mindscapes. I do. What is Ambi's M1? Miyabi's engine is literally a lower relative increase than Ambi's. Ambi's engine is literally better. Ambi's engine is 3 Thunderbolts on EX. Ah, right. Yeah, Ambi's Mindscapes are great. 4? It's a 4? It's a 4. 17% M1? Yeah, it's a 4. Is it a 4? This is a 4 or a 5? You think it's a 5? Okay. Element. She's not even the best electric DPS. She's not, like, she's not even the best electric DPS. You think the worst is fire? No, it's fizz. What? You make it better now? Yes. Harmasa is also free. Future expandability? I could make new agents that do off-field aftershock damage. Hopefully will. I'll give it a 3 because the damage is kind of low. I'll give it like a 4? Alright, fine. Is Ambi a 5? You know what? I think Ambi's a 5 here. Just because it's clearly a missing support. It's clearly a missing support. I'm gonna go with a 5 here. You could make a custom support for Sino, but like no one cares. You actually can't. How do you make a custom support for Sino? You could, okay, you make a character whose buff ramps over time and ends if you swap out. That's what you would do. That's how you would make a Sino support, but you make Robin. Oh. Why are we adding a Bangbu? Why are we? What? Dendro Escoffier for Quicken? That buffs Alhaitham. That's an Alhaitham support. This is percent grade. Bang Boost Synergy. Oh, well, doesn't have a Bang Boo. They can make a Bang Boo. They can make a Bang Boo. Envy is the lowest old DPS yet. Okay, this would be the report card for Anby. Should we try to do another one? Should we try to do another one? To Jane? Okay. Can I do make it a complete average? I mean, I'd rather wait it, but okay. I would rather do waiting. Because popularity should not be even with damage, but whatever. Whatever. Jane Doe. What was I estimating this at? 230? That doesn't seem right. Whatever, I'll fix. I have to redo it. I have to redo that, and like, Well, a time like the present.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Wanna be my research?
Yep, no time like the present. Let's fix that. Activate M1 Vivian yet? No.
Which alias should I use this time?
Good day, Lord Vivian.
The anticipation. I'm curious to see the audience's reaction.
How is Miyabi, Vivian, Nicole? It's probably fine. Oof. Well, I guess I need to reset.
Found your weakness. I'll make it painless. In the name of hope. Careful. I thought. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Out of my sight.
The rat is not bait. Okay.
Hit him where it hurts.
What an eyesore.
It won't hurt for long, I promise.
Don't you know? Take my dress skirt and go.
I'm gonna grab this, right? Yeah, let's go.
It's back.
No complaints.
Now, you're the prey.
Oh, for Lord Satan.
Hit him where it hurts. Together, we'll compose a miracle. Who's the hunter and who's the prey?
Out of my sight.
I'll make it painless.
Don't notice me. Lord Phaethon.
Found your weakness.
What an eyesore.
It won't hurt for long, I promise.
Perfect opportunity.
The final act begins now.
Oh, for Lord Phaethon.
No escape. Found your weakness.
In the name of hope.
Who's the hunter and who's the prey?
Out of my sight. Who dares get between me and Lord Phaethon?
Okay. Let's see how we did. Hmm. Where is Microsoft Clip Champ? My goat. My goat. All right, let's start counting. Let's start counting. All right, counting assaults. Oh, I also need to fix the disorder. Yeah, I need to fix the 2. 1. Let me actually fix that now. Wait, no, this was right. No, this was right. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 3. Oh, I was very optimistic. Oh, I was very... And 2 instone. Okay, I was very overly optimistic with this. Okay, I was very overly optimistic with this. Okay. Okay. What was the score I gave Ambi? 3? What's a 3? Yeah, that makes more sense. What is this? This is a tangent and a half. We just realized it was a different buff. Yes. Here, I'll show you the good buff. If you just want to see the good buff, I'll show you the good buff. Jane on 2 beats I am? No, not right now. She probably should be.
Hit him where it hurts. Now, you're the prey.
Oh, notice me. Lord.
Nah, probably shouldn't. Okay. I'm not gonna argue.
Found your weakness.
Better not get my trust.
Wanna know what lurks in the darkness?
Such a pain.
Don't get sloppy.
Don't underestimate me.
Hit him where it hurts. Here's a taste of the abyss.
Jane's voice lines make you kind of eepy. Aw. I'll make you cringe.
Together, we'll compose a miracle. It won't hurt for long.
Yeah, maybe.
Found your weakness.
You know what?
Who dares get between me and Lord Satan?
Let's make this quick.
I think the translators were really patting themselves on the back when they came up with telling Seth to rotate. I really think they patted themselves on the back for that one. Is there a dog at my door? There was a doggy at the door.
Careful. I bite. Now, you're the prey.
Out of my sight. On the moment.
Find your weakness. No escape.
Oh, for Lord Phaethon.
Sing in the name of hope. Wanna know what lurks in
Ooh, so hold up. QO, or would I pronounce that Joe? Thank you very much for the YouTube membership. Let's freaking go. Thank you. Are you crazy to think that both above is better for Miyabi Vivian? I mean, similar dev shred. Got my Jerry emote. Oh yeah, that's if I pick the better buff.
I'll protect you from any danger.
You have my complete support. Yukashiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
On mod. If it was Discord, I would.
Good day, Lord Phaethon.
the anticipation. I hear
I actually did ban a mod for randomly adding everyone. True story.
Oh, for Lord Phaethon.
Oh my god. Bruh.
In pursuit. Surrender. Oh, for Lord Phaethon.
Okay, there we go.
in the name of hope.
So we're going Vivian, she's great.
We press on. Press the attack. Mind and body.
She's actually just great.
Don't let me know. Get my dress dirty and you'll pay. In pursuit. Resistance futile. Out of my sight. One circle to right. The enemy's recovered. Oh, for Lord Phaethon.
Bruh. Fine, we got this.
Surrender.
Yeah, that's fine.
Will compose a miracle.
Weak spot located. Notice me.
Vivian, go for mono ether. No, not quite. I wouldn't do it.
Provocations don't go unanswered. What is it? We should so underestimate. Press the attack.
Oh, is team metal? The uptime? The uptime's actually really scuffed. I think the uptime's really scuffed. I wouldn't do it. Don't tell you see this Firefly. So, I guess fun fact about this buff. This attribute, anomaly 40%, doesn't apply to disorder. So yeah, Vivian Yanagi is just really legit. It's just quite good. It's just... Vivian Yanagi is just quite good. I find it better than Jane, even with the buff favoring Jane more.
Alright, I'll take the money.
Hello.
Stay away from me.
In pursuit.
Just this once.
Surrender.
Good.
In the name of hope.
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
Out of my sight.
Press the attack.
Don't you know? Get my first dirty little
We're killing him.
In pursuit. Waste of time.
What an eyesore.
Oh, got it. Just in time.
Section 6 shall pay.
New black cat. I don't trust this cat.
Music is the rhythm of life.
That's a future-proof cat. I don't believe you.
Yep.
Out of my sight.
Resistance futile.
Notice me. Lord,
Mind and body.
Can I show my builds? Yes, I can show my builds.
We press on.
go away.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Okay, these are my builds. This is my my classic 28 and 15 flat Yanagi. Yes, I have 15 flat stats. Damn right. Yeah, those are my builds. Oof. I think that might be it for today. Yeah. I need to work on Escoffier. I guess I'm doing it off stream. Okay. Yeah. That's what I got for now. I guess tomorrow we'll watch the Genshin live stream. And then maybe we activate M1? Not sure.